In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to use Zapier with Google Docs. If you've ever wanted to automate your workflow and reduce manual entry, using Zapier to connect Google Docs to hundreds of other apps could be a game changer for you. So, let's dive right in. To start, open your web browser and navigate to the Zapier homepage. If you haven't already created an account, this would be the time to do so. Once you're logged in, the dashboard is your main view. Here you have all the tools you need to create customized automation, which Zapier calls Zaps. Next, find the Zap button, which is often prominently displayed on the dashboard. Clicking this button initiates the process of creating a new Zap. A Zap, in essence, is a series of conditional workflows that automate between different apps. After clicking on Zap, the first step is to choose a trigger. The trigger is what kicks off your Zap. Select Trigger, which will bring you to a search bar where you can start setting things up. Type Google Docs into the search bar and you'll see it appear in the results. Select Google Docs as it's going to be the main app you'll work with in this tutorial. By clicking on Google Docs, you're instructing Zapier to consider this app as the source of your automation trigger. The next step is to click on Choose an Event. This dropdown will allow you to specify an activity in Google Docs that you want to use as your trigger. Select New Document, which means that every time you create a new document in Google Docs, this Zap will trigger. This is an effective way to ensure that new inputs automatically integrate with other apps. After specifying the event, it's time to connect to your Google account. Click on the Connect Google Docs button. This step is crucial as it allows Zapier to access your Google Docs. You may be prompted to log into your Google account if you're not already, or you might see a list of available Google accounts. Choose the one you want to find a link with Zapier. You'll see a Continue button that you must click to whom Zapier permission to access the necessary Google Docs functionalities. Once permission is granted, it's time to click Test on Zapier to ensure that the connection is properly established and working. Finally, click on Test Trigger to see if the automation works exactly how you intend. Zapier will then simulate the trigger event, confirming the setup is correct. Once everything is successfully tested, congratulations. You've just set up your first Zap using Google Docs and streamlined a part of your workflow. Remember, you can customize things further by adding actions that follow your trigger based on what you need. Zapier is incredibly flexible, allowing for endless possibilities in personalizing your automation tasks. Happy automating, and see you in the next video.